Yeah, we went a little nuts for this one, Billy Bob. I put overdrive gears in the front.
Oh yeah?
Treal Mod 1 steel overdrive gears. I got brass portal covers on the front now. I got brass extensions on the front now. Shortened it up, dropped it down, lightened it up. I think we're probably gonna go just about anywhere today.
Told you they were in the mud. I can hear them over there.
Hello, and welcome everybody. JB here with JB's RCs. Thanks for stopping by. Continuing our Redcat week. So we're out with the Redcat Gen8 Axe edition. I just got this a few weeks ago. Got it used off of Facebook Marketplace. Got a great deal. It was pretty much brand new when I got it, even though it was used. Very few scratches on there. And the person I got it from had a couple upgrades on it, but we've changed some stuff since then. Still running those 1.9 metal bead locks with the 1.9 Proline hyrax tires. I'm running those vented with the Proline dual stage foams. Seem to work pretty good. Still running the Hobbywing Axe system in here for the motor and ESC. And that's fantastic, one of their first FOCs, and it works beautifully. And there's a reef servo that came with it, the 422 HDV2. And for this video, we did some major body modifications. So this was my first time ever cutting a polycarbonate body and shortening it. We took about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches off the back of this, if you can tell. It's really short now. And I just cut the back end off and then cut the section out that I wanted to remove and then stuck the back end back on. And gotta say, I didn't do a very good job. Trying to find stuff to adhere polycarbonate back together. Came up with a few options. One was like an $80 tube of crazy stuff that supposedly works very well, but I wasn't trying to spend $80 on a tube of glue. So I saw that hot glue also works, that JB Weld also works. I also found a few guys that took a heat gun and melted the polycarbonate back together basically. So I tried that first. I thought that would be the best option for me and not adding a lot of weight. And I put too much heat on it, I believe, and the spot that I did it to actually bent and curled the polycarbonate. So on the driver's side of this, there is a big dent. So after that, I hot glued the inside because that's about the only other thing I had that would work. So there's a ton of hot glue on the inside of the back end of this. And then I just put some black Gorilla duct tape on the outside. So if you get a close-up shot, you'll see around that back edge there's some black tape. But I did remove the stickers even, the trim and all that, and put those back on after I cut it, so it looks pretty decent that way. Also cut the cage, as you can see. Of course that wouldn't fit, so I cut the whole back of the cage off, and in doing so, I made it much more fragile when it rolls over, because now instead of 6 positions where the cage was mounted, there's only 4. So all the way to the truck on 4 little screws instead of 6 little screws. So I did break the back 2 on this. I'm not sure exactly when it happens during the video, but it does. Toward the end, if you watch close, you can see that whole cage that wraps around the cab there. Kind of shaking a little bit in the video because the back ones are broken. Basically, I broke the polycarbonate, so I gotta figure out a way to fix that next. I will say it made a huge difference in performance on this. If you guys remember, I mean, that rear end stuck out real far on these. Now I have it tucked right in real good, so the departure angle is so much better now. Of course, when you're climbing up things, it would drag as well, so we took care of that situation. I also added some brass portal covers. I added the 20% Treal overdrive gears in the front diff, and I put brass 3mm spacers on the front. So the front axle is actually 6mm wider now than the rear axle. It gives it a little better stance up there. And as you can see from the video, guys, this thing really performs. Some of the video I did mute the sound because, as you can see, it's really windy this day. Gorgeous day out though. We had a lot of fun. Wasn't too hot. The sun wasn't out too bright, and we had a fantastic time up there. We being Ian's RCs and I. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. Got some awesome little videos. He's really into the 18th, 24th scale stuff right now, so if you guys are into that, go check him out. He's got all sorts of goodies over there. So hopefully the muted sound from the wind doesn't annoy people. I know a lot of people like to hear the trucks and stuff, so this one sounds really good. All the mesh is good, and the motor sounds great. I'm really impressed with this for right now. I'm so impressed, I'm thinking about actually getting rid of my other Gen 8, my V1 that I have, because it's basically the same thing with a big, huge body. And then I've got so much into this modification-wise right now that I think I would keep this one over my V1. I've only barely shortened that one with some bumpers, you know, pushing the bumpers in and dropping the shocks down as low as they can go. I added a little bit of brass on the front of that, but nothing crazy. This has got all sorts of more stuff done to it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification button, of course. And get out there and have some fun. Thanks for watching.
Beating it up pretty good. That's